saying?
sponsoring the sport when you were playing, Bob?
Belt polishing cream manufacturer? No. I got no idea where.
All right. We are live. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? It's Season 22 Playoffs, Round 1. Big game. First game of the entire playoffs. And we are looking at All Hail King Sestonn, a Khemri team, going up against the infamous Blood of Amber, coached by Alma. And guess who's the coach for All Hail King Sestonn? That's right. It's Sestonn. So All Hail King Sestonn is going to be the home team. We'll take a quick look at them. I think the teams are taking the field now. And if we run up a little bit late, then I can just rewind it and speed announce until we're up to speed. But basically the team's motto is do what Sestonn says. They're at 1850 team value, stacked with 150K in gold. And look at this team. It's got a lot of strength, as Khemri teams do. Luxro Bones, the throw raw, is pretty fast for a throw raw. Ichiban right here is number 6. He's a big player here too. This Blitz Raw, he's very strong. He's a nasty hitter. He piles on. He's fast. I mean, what doesn't he do, right? And this other skeleton over here, skeletonized, is a very strong zombie skeleton with good guard skills. Looks like a pretty solid team for 1850. I'm joined in the booth here by my man ClownZombie. Glad to have you, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, Jest. I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, good. So you were telling me before we started recording, you've had the chance to look these teams over to remind yourself of kind of like what it's been like this season for them.
Yeah. I'm
Who are you looking at here on this team?
All Hail King Sestonn, the Khemri.
Right.
And yeah, like you said, it's a strong looking team, isn't it? Crikey, you've got the killer, strength 4, movement up killer. You've got 2 block Tomb Guardians, which is awesome. What else? You've got the break strength 4 break tackle skeleton for some got dodging skeletons, for goodness sake. So basically, this team can pretty much do whatever it wants. I think it's got a good ball carrier. Yeah, this is a strong looking team. Absolutely.
All right, so I was trying to find some like in-season stats here from using Goblin Spy by Mordrek, but it looks like they don't have any recent stuff for the MML. They're using, I may be looking at this wrong. From this past season, I was hoping to find that.
Wait, I know that Sestonn had a pretty strong regular season, didn't he? I mean, what was he? He went 5-2-0 or?
Yep, something like that.
Something like that. I mean, only basically he'd be top of his group if it wasn't for you, Jest, I think.
Right. Yeah, he was pretty up there. So
yeah.
Let's see, one. No, he had a loss. He had maybe he lost 2. 1,
Did
2
he?
and
But
1.
still.
Yeah, 3 and 1. Yeah, he lost 2. He lost to the Pumpkin Kings as well. So it's 5-0-2.
Yeah. Fantastic season from Sestonn, yeah.
Absolutely. We got Panda in the stands. How you doing, Panda? And ZG. They're both in the stands checking out the game. They are my first round opponent. Well, Panda's my first round opponent. So that should be interesting too. It will be a good match. Hopefully we'll be able to schedule that soon as well.
Necro off.
Yes. I did manage to find the stats for this season, so I'll go into those as we watch the game because I don't want to miss too much of the game. All right, let's take a really quick look at Blood of Amber. Again, these guys are perennial playoff contenders. What's up, Fire Talker? No, I think he had 2. He had 2, Fire Talker, 2 losses. And DeMarcos, we're getting some heads in the stands here, ready to watch this great match.
Good.
This, to me, this Nymph is going to be a key player here, since they're missing the other witch elf, Krashka, Karyoshka, whatever. Who's that? She'll stop passing, but again, it's a Khemri team, so the pass block won't be missed that much. But the other witch is very strong. She leaps, she wrestles, she could cause problems. They've also got that Blitzer Noisy Eater, who has the ability to jar balls loose. If you don't got a good handle on it, I'm pretty sure Sestonn's got a ball carrier though with the ability to fend off those attempts to strip the ball, so that should go well. Yeah. This is just gonna be interesting. Let's just get to the field. Oh, I'm sorry.
The biggest loss is his Pommer, his Pom Blitzer. Strength 4 Finn Golfin not playing today, which is a huge loss for Alma because he's basically his his go-to blitzer every turn. So it'd be interesting to see how Alma copes without his star player. So
yeah, and as let's see, Fire Talker pointed out, kickoff events will be huge. I don't think Sestonn's team is missing anybody, right?
No, full strength, completely full strength.
Yeah, and almost missing two key people.
Yeah, he's got two fresh Tomb Guardians, so I don't know if he lost some Tomb Guardians during the season or not, but he's got a full roster. I think he's got 13 players as well, so he even has a bench. It's looking.
I think he has lost one or two Tomb Guardians. I may have my team may have taken one out too.
I bet they did, yeah.
If I remember correctly, I'm not sure. We're not usually a very killy team though. We're more of a
Tomb Guardians. They do that. Tomb Guardians do that. I mean, it's
the K's a bitch.
Yeah, that's what they do. I'm ready to. Just let me know when you're gonna go live, and I'm
already loading up. Yeah, I'm loading the Cabal Vision right now as we speak. NTB in the stands. Big shout out to him. Shaky, what's going on? Thanks for joining. We're about to see this kick off. All right, so it looks like we're already on turn 2. So for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to back this up and speed announce until we're caught up, so we don't miss any of the action. All right, it appears. So let's see who wins who won the toss here. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, and Jest, I am hearing news from the sidelines that
What's
for
that?
inducements, Alma went for a wizard.
Yes,
So
he spent 30K of his own money or something, right?
Yeah. So he's gone all in for the wizard, which is a smart move against Khemri. And let's see if it pays off for him.
I must have just missed. I was paying attention to what you said instead of who selected. I don't know who won the kickoff, but it's going to be the Elves playing defense first.
I mean,
my guess is that if it's Alma won the kickoff, he would want to kick it off.
Yes, I would assume he'd want. Yeah, he'd want to go on defense. So either way, Alma would be happy, I think.
So there's the question from Fire Talkers. What's the stadium enhancement here? And it's a royal box, which the royal box is allows basically increases the gains or losses of fan factor. The fans here are all about winning, and if you don't serve up wins, you will lose the fans quickly. But if you do, they will love you forever. Well, until you lose. All right, the ball is kicked off. It's up in the air, and as the ball is kicked, there's a riot. The fans are just worked up over here. They rush the field. It's taking a little while for the referees to pull everybody apart, and by the time it's all over, the referees are not giving that time back. They said they're going to count that against the teams on the field, and that's just too bad. So they're sending a clear message to the fans. If you're going to disrupt this game, there's going to be less game for you to watch. Right off the bat, you got Alpha is going to knock Bloody Bill to the ground. And there's a nasty punch on the loner, Urzmal, and he's dead. He ain't coming back. And I don't think Khemri they don't recruit anybody, right? They don't recruit people for killing him. That's only
no, they do not know. Here comes the killer. Here comes the blitz. He gets him.
That's Ichiban.
But no pom, no pylon.
Nope.
So Sestonn playing it safe by the looks of it at the beginning of the game. Smart move.
Hey, I'm wondering, is that a number 6 on Ichiban? Because that doesn't make sense. Doesn't Ichiban mean 1 in Japanese?
That's a good point.
I'm confused.
Sesson's the king. He rules don't apply to him.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does whatever he wants. One does equal 6. And that's
Khemri
big.
Doing,
big fumble.
Khemri doing what Khemri does. Yeah, not picking the ball up. It's tough because I mean he's going to move up for a while, but not an edge up. So no matter how many skills he's got, he's only ever picking up on a 4+, which is risky. So Alma's got a chance to do something here.
Right. And there you go. He's sending him down. The blitzer tries to exceed his normal speed and run faster. Stumbles but regains his footing because he did some extra training this week. Marking up Bone Chips. Bone Chip's a little pissed about that. He doesn't like that. He's jawing at him. Bone Chip's telling this guy, telling Random, hey, don't trip there, buddy. And Alpha's saying, I won't trip next turn when I punch you in the face.
Oh.
And another trip.
And another trip. Failed dodge. But this is Alma's basically gone all in on this, on going after the ball. So let's see if he's left himself a little bit short now.
Absolutely.
Has he overcommitted on this? Well, it's not a blitz, but essentially almost it's a Kemley blitz. You can call it that.
Right. Oh, and here comes the killer again.
Ooh.
No, he's not going. He's not going after him though. He's going after the witch.
After the witch. This I think we'll see a pylon.
No pylon.
No.
Wow, that's discipline.
Ooh.
That's discipline. Hey, shout out to Smurdo who dropped in to say hello. You're gonna be missing out, Smurdo. I know you got to leave, but this is a good match.
That was a great move by Sestonn by keeping his tackle. He hasn't got a lot of tackle, so keeping his tackle standing up is that was smart.
True.
But this pickup is big now.
So crucial.
Not knocking down the mighty blow sidestep blitzer is
it's a
tough
big
for
deal.
him.
Yeah.
Picking up and then getting the ball safe will be tough.
This is Alma doesn't mind this.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that! At first he fumbles it, but he gets those little skeleton fingertips together. And he is able to, wow, he's just daring him. He's saying, nah, I don't care. Bring it. Let's see what you got.
Hit me.
Yeah. So obviously this is, more trips out there. Man, there are a lot of dirt mounds out there, and these elves just are not seeing them.
That 2 rerolls gone in 2 turns. That's rough for Alma.
Sidestep kick, and we're seeing those bones fall to the ground while poor Ancient Jim trying to figure out what just happened. This is good. I mean, I gotta say, this is not an advantageous position for Sestonn. This is not where he wants to be, but he really did make the best of a bad situation. I mean, this is not the best shot at the ball.
There wasn't any good places to put that ball carrier. But out of all of the bad choices, I think that was probably the best one he had.
Yeah,
it was smart. I mean, I think we can get a. Although has he got guard? Yeah, he's got guard on the blitzer. So to get a 1 die is actually quite tough here, I think.
Yeah. Well, there are things he can do to get a 1 die. He's not getting a 2 die. We know that. There you go. That's what I was thinking.
There we go.
Yeah. So now he repositions. The issue, though.
Here he comes. He's going to get 2 die with the witch.
There you go. Because of the jump up. Yeah. She has the ability. You knock her to the ground, and she still will get up and make your life hell. Almost got a team, despite them missing people. And, so she's able to knock that ball loose. Random can't hold on to it. That might even, no, that doesn't help him. It might even help him out, yeah.
Here we go. Risky dodge with no reroll, but it pays off. And he gets the pickup.
Yeah, Sestonn can't be happy about this, but there's not much you can do. Oof. More of these elf dodges. That's annoying when that happens to you.
I mean, what do you think it was? Do you think Sestonn was a little bit too aggressive on his setup? He didn't plan for the fail pickup.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like you know Alma's like every time. If you ever watch any games by Alma, he is super aggressive. He's gonna throw people downfield. He's gonna mark your guys up. He's gonna do this kind of stuff. It's gonna be really annoying. That last dodge was key. Leos getting there because that break tackle piece, skeletonized, he would have been able to break off and get a shot on the ball carrier. Now Sesson's in some trouble.
He has got a potential 2 die to get this ball back, but I don't know who's going to pick the ball up.
You know, honestly, she's got some options. Got several options. They're not all great, but
it was strange because the first turn you couldn't say went badly for Sestonn.
right.
Right up, I mean, kickoff was fine, losing a turn, that's fine. He gets rid of an elf straight away, and just the failed pickup, and bam, he's in trouble.
Yep. That's the way it is with elves.
Just maybe not enough players kept in the backfield.
I am actually a little surprised here that he chose not to blitz with that Tomb Guardian.
Me too. Because I mean, this runner has. Oh, he did.
Oh, he did blitz. So it just it didn't show up. And look at Alma. That's kind of a veteran move right there. Don't try to throw it to it. Yeah, he just throws it. He punts it in the direction of the end zone, banking on the being able to pick it up next turn. And will he be able to do that? It's a lot of that is going to really depend on whether he's able to knock some of these blodging elves down. And he doesn't have a lot of tackle. I just don't think his team is really built to handle this elf squad, and especially not while they have a wizard. And that he needed that knockdown.
Ooh, he goes for the push. It's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting because you don't want to. Yeah, he wants. He was afraid of the throw route, but the thing about that. Yeah, I never want to give a coach with sidestep the ability to reposition where he wants. So that's kind of why I'm not sure I like the decision to push, but who knows?
Sometimes it's better just to not hit them at all. Just leave them alone.
Could be. Yep. Sometimes it depends. And now Sesson's just going to get his hits in. He's like, all right, it's going to cost you. You might get your touchdown. It's going to cost you. Yeah. He's going to follow with that pylon. Nothing. Yeesh. Not going for Sestonn the way I'm sure he wanted it to go.
No, other than that, killing that journeyman.
Yeah.
Been, Alma's been holding up pretty well so far.
Yep. This is what Alma loves to do. He loves to mark you up with a bunch of blodge and let you just get frustrated. And when it works great. When it doesn't work, it's a real pain in the balls for him.
So what does Sestonn do here? How does he stop Alma from scoring?
I'm thinking the only way here is that. And it doesn't work for him. Yikes. Oh, she wrestles.
Interesting.
Wow. Oh, he's going to run out of time. A blitz and a pickup. You get a blitz and a pickup out of this. Why didn't he blitz? Okay, I guess in case he wants to sidestep out. Now he can blitz. Oh, no, he already blitzed. He blitzed with the Tomb Guardian.
He blitzed with the...
Yeah. He's going to have to...
he makes the
wow! He gets out of there. That's big.
That's nice.
That is big.
Wow.
Bones came to play.
Nail biting. I saw 0 seconds on the clock with that.
Yeah.
Getting that ball.
Right
on the buzzer.
If Sestonn had more time, I think he would have just punted it.
You think?
Maybe.
Up the pitch? Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Because, I mean, right now, this is a blitz and a run immediately into the end zone. There's no dice rolling. There's no... I don't know. Little patty cake action there. Noisy Eater unable to take down Alpha. That's why he's the Alpha. But Bloody Bill gets it done. This is a hard fought. This is not the way Sestonn wanted to start the day.
No. Nightmare. The thing, you can build the best Kenry team that you can think of, and then if you don't pick the ball up, you're in trouble.
Though, you made a point that I'm starting to think that there's a lot to it. He may have been doomed from the setup. That ball, like him setting up, and then if a ball gets kicked deep, he just did not have the personnel to run down the field. Oh, little fumbly-roo. Nymph unable to pick it up, and that could be a big break for all hails King Sestonn.
Wow. Huge for Sestonn.
She got nervous. There was a lot riding on her. We said that coming in, right?
Yeah. She had her moment, and then maybe the nerves got to her. I don't know. Maybe there was the tears from that thrower slicked the ball, and she lost her grip. I don't know. But this game, talk about a seesaw. I have no idea who's on top at the moment.
I would say definitely Alma's on top because the ball is like he's just a pickup away from a touchdown. That being said, it could easily swing at this point.
Yeah, if Sestonn can get this ball back, can make it safe, this would be huge.
Even if he gets it back, I'm not sure he can make it safe.
Oof.
That's huge, though. That's big. I mean, he's still going to be fighting an uphill battle. He's got a bunch of blodgy elves with sidestep around him. There you go. That helps. That helps a little bit, not having to worry about that guy
helpful.
next turn.
Yeah, that is helpful.
So another punch this time, not going to get it done.
Well, Sestonn's got some options. He's got his break tackle skeleton. He's got his edge 3 skeleton. He's got his thrower.
Yeah, this is
some things he can do here.
This is going to be tough on him, man. Because I mean, what do you do? Like you can't even. That witch is standing over the ball. She's very strong.
Another big pal.
That's huge. Okay, that solves a problem. Yeah. Now he's got a bunch of options, especially if there's an armor break here. There's not an armor break, but that's going to get the job done.
Close. That was an 8.
And now you're going to see this witch take a little pounding.
But is it going to be the thrower or I suppose the adds 3 probably? The 2 assists to give her 2 die. Okay.
Yeah. Oof. Well.
Just a push, but no sidestep this time.
The thing is, so Dwarf Giant is described. We got S130 South in the chat. By the way, Dwarf Giant agrees with me. Alma's on top currently, even though he thinks Alma's had a lot of ones. Oh, we're back to this where he's putting himself next to the guard piece on the ground, or he's putting. That's Bones. Okay, but he puts guard on the other side. Wow, this is not bad. He's got to pick that killer up.
That's just a 1 die. He just stand up 1 die blitz. If he wants, and what with the thrower not having dodge, it's not
right.
Yeah, it's not particularly safe.
So Dwarf Giant describes this to S130, who asks, what did he miss? He got caught in traffic on the way to the stadium, and Dwarf Giant says that that Sestonn received, failed to pick up, and Alma put pressure on. But I think you and I agree here, Clown, that he was kind of doomed from the start by putting most of his team up on that line and allowing those elves to get behind him. There probably should have been more of a staggered approach. Sacrifice, getting more hits on the elves by putting your people back and having them back there for ball security.
Yeah.
Now, because turn 1 didn't go badly for Sestonn. It was just, the 1 failed pickup. It wouldn't have really made a difference if you think about it. It could have made a little bit of a difference, but if the ball carrier had the ball, he would have grabbed it and gone 2 more squares, and the elves would have still put the pressure on, and we'd be in a similar situation.
I mean, it's tough playing elves where you want to do some damage. In that first turn, you want to try and remove as many as you can, but then if you don't leave people covering the backfield, then the elves can just hurt you. 1-2 turns, and they've got the ball, they're away.
Yep.
It's tough.
And it did hurt him because he only removed 1 elf.
Yeah, exactly. So it didn't even pay off. But, I mean, I will say, having played elves a little bit myself, that I've been in a situation before where you've got all this pressure on the ball, but if you can't, if you can't score that touchdown, if you can't do the defensive touchdown, essentially you're helping your opponent stall. Sestonn's still got time if he can get away.
Right.
Which he's not going to.
So Nymph this time manages to relieve the ball away. She's trying to make up for her failure before. The bounce is advantageous, for the Khemri team.
Yeah. Because really, I mean, Alma either wants to score a defensive touchdown, or he wanted Sestonn to score quickly.
Yep.
But see, if Alma can't get the defensive touchdown, Sestonn still has time to score turn 8, and then all of this hard work can be for nothing. So
could be.
Let's see if it pays off.
Shout out to the Stu 176, former MML champion, here to learn delves. And what Alma's definitely one of the best with Dark Elves, so you can pick up some good tips here.
Stu's coming back for Reborn next season.
Nice.
He's going delves, so he's probably here to pick up some tips. Oh, diving tackle doing its thing. Oh.
Wow, Bloody Bill gets knocked out as he gets
a
nice sweeping kick to his legs. Elves don't like when you kick them in the legs.
So that's 3 elves off the pitch.
Yes, it is.
So that's three dark elves over the ball and 2 Khemri. That is looking pretty congested down there.
Still, I'd still say this is, as long as this ball stays down there and unprotected, this is advantageous for Alma, I'd say.
Oh, for sure. And he's still got the wizard as well. So if somehow Sestonn gets the ball back, he's always got the wizard.
Smart. He's putting that diving tackle on. He does not like that ball stripper, Noisy Eater. He's putting some diving tackle on him. And here comes the boom. Oh, and he's going after the...
Gets that armor break. Is he going to resist temptation?
This time he does not resist. Oh, but it doesn't do any good, and that hurts. That
doesn't work.
Yeah, that hurts.
His 1 tackle piece is on the ground.
This block he's making right now, I would have thrown like one of the first just right away, just to force Alma to operate vacuum, not knowing, you know. Wow! Oh! What a trick catch!
Wow.
Look at that! So Pillar knocks down Random into the ball, throws himself into the ball, hoping the scatter will be good. It is, except that it goes at Nymph, who's laying on the ground, unable to catch it, bounces off of her nose, and right back into the hands of Keeples down. The blitz, however, has already been used.
He has his adjup Skelly right next to him. Potential handoff.
Yes.
It's still that's a 3 up. I think Sestonn's got some rerolls left there.
Yep. And he's trying to keep that witch locked in. And now this is going to come down to very, very crucial. Can he make the handoff? But that is... Oh, no! He's going to keep the ball in the hands of the... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that's a 67% handoff, though. I guess he was figuring there's nowhere to go. He's going to get hit either way. So he might as well I don't like this, though. He's surrounded by 3 elves.
Yeah, like I suppose if he does the handoff, and even if he heads up the right-hand side, the strip ball blitzer is just going to go for him next turn.
Yep.
And not much you can do about it.
Except there's diving tackle on the strip ball blitzer, though.
That's
why I would have gone up the right side. I would have definitely done that.
Point.
I don't like that, man. That was a missed opportunity.
And now what the next to the Wrestle Witch as well.
That's I don't like this at all. I don't like that he chose to do that, but hey.
We've got a 2-die now from the Witch if Alma wants it.
Yes. Could be a frenzy trap though. Yeah, it would be a frenzy trap into a 1-die. So the initial 2-die doesn't get him.
Yeah.
And uses the jump up. Oh, there you go. And so now this is a 1-die. Anything can happen. They're out of rerolls too. I just realized. Oh, and she's got to wrestle the ball free. And now we're gonna see some elfiness.
But that's not a bad bounce. That going that side, I don't think that
That's the
lineup,
best bounce he could have got. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
agree with
lineup
that.
can't get to the ball. I can't. For some reason, I'm using a different TV and I can't see the turn number. What turn are we on?
This is the bottom of turn 6. So the
Six.
Dark Elves have 2 more after this. And yeah, you're seeing now Bababushka, I guess. I don't know how to say that. I don't even know what those letters are. He is getting super excited. He sees that ball and he's putting himself in a position to pick it up. Yeah, Bernie. The ball end of the pitch for this drive.
So I mean, Sestonn's chances of scoring are
Dwindling.
rapidly diminishing. I mean, he has a one blitzer that he could potentially get into scoring range next turn, but how to get the ball to him?
Except that, I mean, the good part is that Bone Chips, the good news for him is that Bone Chips appears to be in a position to pick up that ball, and now they're taking care of that. So, again, though, Bone Chips pretty agile for a skeleton, and maybe he can make things happen.
I mean, he could free up, so potentially the Bone Chips can make a dodge, try and free up the throw raw to get the ball, but then again, when he picks up the ball, what does he do with it? What happens then? I think, does he just
keep
hoof
hoping
it
for
up,
the best.
hoof it towards that blitz row and hope for the best? Oh, 1 second, just on.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Sestonn scoring this half. I mean, at best, he's going to keep Alma from scoring. There, that's huge.
That weedy fella's gonna
Is his name Pillow
Oh, I'm excited, Jim.
or Pillar? I can't tell. But that Tomb Guardian has been coming up aces this entire game. Those are huge hits on random. Unfortunately for Sestonn, though, oh, that's big. He's got that witch locked in that little circle, although she's got leaping ability. See, I'm unable. I've been trying to query some of the stats for these players, and Goblin Spy is not providing them, unfortunately.
So what did I miss?
Basically, another big hit by, I think, Pillars, knocking down random to the ground. Oh, and there you go. There's that killer you were talking about.
He's freeing up that anti-tree skelly.
Yep. Doesn't get it done, though. He is not delivering the hits like people might want.
But he's staying on his feet and he's keeping that tackle next to that witch.
Yep.
Which is a smart move. Smart move with Alma not having any rerolls left.
Yep. Really?
Oh.
No, I don't. Okay, I was gonna say I don't like that, but
that must have been a
you gotta try. Yeah, you gotta try to pick that up. And that if that was a miskick, that cost him a couple of movement squares.
Yeah.
And that's bad. I'm sure he'd like to be right there. I'm sure he'd like to be one more up on the 20 meter mark.
So what is this? This is Sestonn doing damage control.
Yeah.
Basically, just trying to stop Alma from scoring.
See, is he in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No,
6.
The
No.
Crowell's not even.
No.
The Tomb Guardian's not even in range. So
Nope.
no touchdown for Sestonn.
They're not doing the damage they want to do, that they need to do, but hey.
I mean, you could say the kickoff event did hurt Sestonn, losing a turn for Kemmery when you're so slow.
Yeah, honestly, though, seeing how this played out, it probably helped him. Because he's just trying to hang out. He's trying to hang on right now and not let Alma score on defense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if he can go in at halftime 0-0, this is a big win for Sestonn.
Yep. And we knew that was coming. We knew this was coming.
This could be a sack.
Oh.
And he's going to free it up. Bababushka with the big hit. Yeah, the bounce is crucial. And oh, that is.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. 1,
Huge.
2. No, that's a wow. What a bounce!
Yeah,
what a bounce! Now this still isn't. I mean, it's not all said and done. Remember that the last licks are going to come to the elves. So while Bababushka can't pick it up this turn, he could make it happen for next turn, and we still don't know that witch could still leap her way to glory. Although, yeah, she could still leap her way to glory right now for the pickup.
So what? 3 up with no reroll. That's risky.
I mean, you got to do it. What are you gonna do? Leave her there?
Oh.
Yeah, she makes it.
Yep.
And she's going to go try and pick up this ball or cover it, one of the two. And, oh, she fails to pick up, but it puts it back up. What is going on? What is going on?
She has two chances.
Wow.
What is on this ball?
She got nervous. No, I think it's that, hey, they're relying, Alma's relying on her to step up today. And, with the other witch elf being out, and she just failed to come through. But I'm getting out my surfboard and my turtle wax.
Crazy.
I think I'm getting out my surfboard and the turtle wax. That's me.
Can we get rid of this twitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a GFI? Yep.
He's got rerolls.
No, she's not.
I'd red dye it.
7, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe.
I think you got a red dye it.
We'll take his hits.
A little pushy push. Again, the problem is Ichiban is just not being effective today. He's supposed to be the enforcer. He's the guy that lays out the hits. There you go. Now you just got your 1 and 9 out of the way. I think this is the time to try the red dye. Maybe put this guy there first. Oh,
he's got his strength 4, possibly to cover the ball.
Yeah, I think you cover it with the strength 4 guy, and then you try the red dye on the witch, because she's the biggest threat to that ball right now.
And here comes the strength 4.
And he's going to do that? I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I just
he
don't.
Didn't want to make the GFI to go towards the ball. Oh, here comes the blitz.
Here comes. There's the red dye. Will she go out? She does not hold the line. Nymph is pushed out. And how brutal will the crowd be? You saw they were already ramped up right off the bat. And no, they blacken her eye a little bit, but that's about it. She's going to, her own fans run over there and start fighting the fans from All Hail King Seston's side that are trying to stop her. And they can't put her away, but I'm sure Sestonn is glad to have her off the pitch.
So now, next turn.
This is what I don't like. I don't like
if you're, if you're Alma with no rerolls, do you just go for the blitz? With you get a 2 die and then a pickup with sure hands?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Or do you use the wizard?
No, I'm blitzing. Alma's going to blitz.
If the wizard fails and you've got the blitz as a backup, but just to cover your bets, do you use the wizard?
No, I think Alma wants that wizard. Alma likes the mind games from the wizard. He's going to hold on to the wizard because he's thinking he can have his cake and eat it too. You can't wait. That's the thing, is he's going to feel way too good if he doesn't use the wizard, gets this ball, scores a touchdown, and runs into the second half with a wizard still in hand. And the possibility of that is way too much for Alma to resist.
And even 0-0 at halftime is still good for Alma. It's not, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. 0-0 at halftime, and you've got a wizard. It's still good for Alma.
Yep. As Stu pointed out, this is an Alma's drive, so whatever. He doesn't score, like you said, 0-0.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose you're right. I mean, they've still got a great chance of knocking this guy down.
Right. Yes, he definitely has a wizard. And this is the guy right here. Bones hang on to this ball. Bones is flanked here by Babushka. And Babushka looking at Bones. Has Alma gotten everything out of the way? He's wondering, do I roll some extra dice? Do I hit the skeleton over here first? No, he's going to go right for the ball. He's not going to screw around. Here it comes, and it's successful! That's why I don't like, this is the problem. Ooh, that hurts. This was the problem. He let that happen because if he had not taken if he had moved this skeleton over, yep, and that's a score. That strength 4 skeleton, he ran him down and he gave the assist so that he could block that loner. I would have left that skeleton on that loner, used the strength 4 guy to block away Babushka, like to screen him off. This would be a different game right now. That would be one crucial mistake that allowed Alma to do what Alma wants to do.
Yeah, that's huge. Well played by Alma, because that was Sestonn really made him work for that. So,
absolutely. Both of them have been playing great. Two major mistakes. See, two major mistakes, I think, tactical mistakes from Sestonn is the way he's set up on the kickoff, and not being that strength 4 blitzer to screen off Babushka before, on the turn right before the touchdown. And meanwhile, Alma's been kind of held back by some ones at key moments.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse for Sestonn with if Alma hadn't failed those GFIs, I think, right at the beginning of the half.
Yep.
Like he burned through his rerolls pretty quickly. So that was intense stuff.
Also, I do want to point out that, however, the luck on Sestonn's side hasn't been great in terms of attrition, and he kind of needs that to happen here.
I mean, he has a few pals on dodges. I think that happened a few times.
Yeah, but he's not removing enough people.
Yeah, he can't. His blocking dice have been good, but he's just not. He's not doing enough damage. Yeah.
Right.
And all he's taken off the pitch is a journeyman and a fresh runner. So no one really that Alma cares about.
And Alma is all about that. If you've ever played against him, if you've watched him play, he will feed his inconsequential guys to you and let you, burn all of your time trying to knock them off the board while he keeps his best players flexible.
And this is when playing as elves against Camry, scoring a defensive touchdown is huge. It's so huge because now if Alma scores in 2 turns, it's basically game over.
Yep.
So all Alma has to do is doesn't even have to worry about stalling. Just go 2-0 up, and then that's basically that's going to be it. What are Camry going to do? It's
absolutely
game over. This will be. I just realised we're famous Alma cigarette break.
I can't tell you how much I hate it, to the point where if I play him in the playoffs this time, I am going to say something to the effect of we're limiting it to a certain time period. Because, I understand, like, he wants to smoke his cigarettes, but to the opponent, it could be kind of deflating. Like you're in a roll and everything like that, and then to take that break, it's like icing the kicker. I can't stand it when I'm playing and he takes like a 7 to 10 minute smoke break. It's the worst.
I mean, to be fair, I'm sure he's probably he needs to settle his nerves a little bit after that first half.
yeah.
Like
but
I'm sure he needed one after that first half. But
true.
But I see your point. Sestonn is probably like, let's just get on with it.
Right.
He doesn't want to dwell on what happened in that first half. He's going to want to get this, try and fix this as quickly as possible.
Yeah. I'll also say, as an announcer, I'm not really like sitting here for up to 10 minutes is not the best, the funnest time. I mean, you're great, but we have no action to call right now. So let's just comment on the.
Thanks, Jest. Cheers.
We have no action. So I guess we could comment on the uniforms. I don't know.
Yeah, they're both looking good today. The weather's lovely. I mean, it's a beautiful day for Blood Bowl.
Yeah, this ref over here, he's pissed. Like, come on, Alma, come back on the field.
Yeah, well, this is like this is like famous sports teams. When they make the other team wait out on the pitch, they stay in the locker room,
like what boxers do.
Yeah, they make them wait out in the ring before they come out. Pure mind games.
I can't stand it. Alma
doesn't even smoke. Doesn't smoke. I've a very good source in Russia who tells me Alma doesn't even smoke. This is
all
just
mind games.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Stu wants to know who are the key players. Let's see. Babushka here, as you saw, scored the touchdown. He's big time. Blodger, sure hands, and he punches. I imagine he'll be the ball carrier here because it will be tougher for the Khemri to free, take that ball away from him.
And I like a sure hand elf. I think it's quite an easy skill to just not bother with when you're playing as elves. But it does make a big difference, especially if you're on defense and you've got to pick a ball up in like 3 or 4 tackle zones. It's a huge help.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he'll be the ball carrier this half. I'm sure of it.
Let's see here. Yeah, and there are various players on Alma's team, even with him missing 2 key players this game. Like this guy, Random, has been an utter pain in the balls. The sidestep, the movement, the mighty blow, and the guard. And this jerk off right here, Noisy Eater, with the strip ball and the blodge these guys are annoying. They are everything you hate. If you're across the field from them, you don't want to see guys like this. You want to crush them. Sestonn did a good job of controlling Noisy Eater by managing to put a diving tackle player on him, that skeleton, Ancient Jim. Let's see if he's able to control him again, because we still haven't seen Noisy Eater go ham. Random got kind of held up and owned by a Tomb Guardian, that Armor 10 Tomb Guardian. Where's he at? Yeah. They've been going at it, Pillar and Random. And again, Pillar got the best of him. The big difference maker was Babushka. And Nymph has been choking. So we'll see. We'll see how this half plays out.
Yeah, it was. Basically, she had a chance, she blew it. And then it wasn't until she left the pit, literally left the pitch, got out of the way, that able to score a touchdown.
Although, to her credit, she did keep wrestling the ball away. She kept freeing it up, which I'm sure was frustrating for Sestonn.
Yeah, she sacked it a few times. But even then, like, when she had the chance to choose wrestle or not choose wrestle, I think when Sestonn blocked her, and she decided to wrestle instead of ending Sestonn's turn.
Right.
That was surprising. She's not having a great game so far, but maybe, who knows, on offense, maybe she'll do something important.
Straighten it out. Yeah, I think that if we're going to see a comeback here from the Khemri, they're going to need a couple more removals. I mean, they're winning in numbers right now. They're up, 2 players? 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
So they're up 2 players, which is good, but I think they still need like 2 more if they really want to try to dominate, because Alma's just got those 3 key pieces that these 4 right here, right? We got Noisy Eater, Random, Nymph, and we have some. It's happening. Came back on finally.
Let's come back.
And Babushka, these 4 right here by themselves, probably. Even if you removed all these other elves, these 4 right here could probably still win this game by themselves.
Yeah. This defense is huge. I think all Sestonn has now is to stop Alma scoring, and then if he can go to full time 1-1, if he can score a defensive touchdown and take it to overtime, he's got a chance.
Yeah, that's his big hope right here.
But he has to stop Alma scoring quick, because that's what Alma's going to want to do, and he's got to hope that the wizard whiffs. Essentially, he's got to hope the wizard's fallen asleep.
Right.
And this hasn't been, if he's not paying attention, because that's going to be huge. So even if Sestonn does get the ball back, Alma's got that wizard in his pocket. So.
Yeah, this is definitely Sestonn is going to be fighting an uphill battle here. He's trying to figure out, does he want to put his, first he backs his Tomb Guardians up so they have some maneuvering room, but now moving them up, figuring, you know what, I don't want to give Alma the hits on these skeletons, because they're only and if breaks skeletons going, the number, I'm in trouble.
By Tommy Helfig.
Blue Max said Babushka's an old woman in Russia. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe that's an old woman. He hasn't been moving like an old woman.
Well, I hope Sestonn has time to get his thing set. I'm not sure. Is that did he run out of time on that setup?
It looks like he did, but I'm not sure.
Keeping the diving tackle on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
see, looking. I mean, it's not. He must have done because it's not symmetrical, and obviously, yeah, it's
right.
The law, isn't it? I think that you have to have a symmetrical defense in Blood Bowl. That's the law.
Strict Blood Bowl laws. He left. See, this is tough. Like I can feel Sestonn's pain because he's trying to figure out. There's so many ways Alma can approach this, right? And the quick score is something Alma would totally do, right? But then Sestonn backs these guys up. He does it, and he protects against the quick score. Then Alma will try to take advantage and get some attrition going. So Sestonn got caught kind of in the middle, like you said. He left his diving tackle piece exposed now. That could be disastrous.
But this setup, this is like a 0-0 setup, like leaving the flanks open so your players can maneuver to whichever side Alma wants to get on. But now Alma can get a cage going. Pretty easily down the side of either side, whichever side he wants. Can get 2 or 3 players in scoring range, and then he goes 2-0 up.
And again, you have to wonder if the smoke break played into this. Like, hey, now you were in Blood Bowl mode, you were ready to set up, you were ready to go. Long 10 minutes happen, and now all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I got to get back in the mode, and then you don't get it done before 2 minutes. That's I don't know.
So it's looking like Alma's picked a side. He's saying which side he wants to go down. Sestonn's going to have to hope for a...
This is big! Potentially! This could be a Trojan horse, though.
I was just about to say the B word. He's got to hope for a blitz. Because now Sestonn can reposition. He doesn't even have to go for the ball. He can now cover that side of the pitch that Alma was going to go down, and he's got a chance to... Yeah, there we go. See? Now
that's risky, though. That's really risky.
That's a surfable Tomb Guardian.
That is really risky.
Don't talk to me for the next.
I don't know if I like that. That was very. I don't know, man. I guess Sestonn is banking on Alma not wanting to burn a blitz to get rid of that Tomb Guardian. But, ooh, nice, okay. And will we see the pylon? No.
Yeah, knocks up.
Okay. This is probably smart. That's probably that's the smart play.
He's gonna have to put someone on that witch for sure to...
This is the piece right here that could go on the ball, though. There you go. Oh! And see, this is where it could be a Trojan horse. This is where this blitz could actually throw. Okay.
Both GFIs.
Yep. Yeah, if he failed that Tomb Guardian was getting surfed. That was it. But now it's possible. And Alma, you know what? Alma might actually consider surfing this Tomb Guardian anyway, and then just picking the ball up out of the one tackle zone on it. And now we're seeing, okay, Sestonn is protecting against the potential surf by putting people there to... Yeah.
Kind of protecting it. It's not not super safe.
But it's potentially enough that, like, the kind of resources Alma would have to commit, he may not be ready to do.
Yeah, especially, and all depends, is he going to... Oh, nice bounce. Nice bounce for Sestonn. Is he going to blitz off this blitzer, or is he just going to go for the 3-up pick-up with short hands? That's a big move too.
That's why I'm thinking that Tomb Guardian might be getting served. I know Alma's looking over there like, man, that's a juicy potential surf right there.
Yeah.
And it's only a 1-die, like it's a 2-die into a 1-die, because he could move random over there, put him right on that sideline. Oh, nope, he's going to play the safe route, pick up the ball.
Yeah.
And Alpha gets knocked to the ground. Ouchie, removed. And you cannot, if you're the Camry team, you cannot afford to have people knocked off of the pitch.
Look at that. Alma putting out some sixes there. What, double 6? And then a 9 on injury. That's some big numbers.
Big money. Big prizes.
Yeah. And yet, look, you're right. Alma's 1-0 up. He's not in a rush. He doesn't have to go for it.
Yep.
You can just protect the ball and then and then try and do something, build something from there. But yeah, that's smart play from Alma.
Yeah, if this Camry team doesn't start getting some removals, Alma's going to stall this out. And you know, so I mean, if you're Sestonn, are you pressing? Are you sending your team down to the other field? Or are you just going to say, all right, let's commence the ass kickery and see if maybe we can just, you know, all right, if he wants to sit back there, I'm just going to crush these elves until they, you know, until Alma's got nobody left up front.
I mean, he's got to press it somehow, because otherwise, I mean, Alma could just sit in the corner of his own half and win 1-0.
Right.
So eventually he's gonna have to go after the ball. So, but when he does it, you're right. Like, if he opens himself up for the 2-0, then the game's over anyway. So
right.
This is a tightrope that Sestonn's gonna have to walk right now.
The elves are doing more fouling than the Camry are. He wants to get rid of that killer. Yeah, Alma is all about trying to get rid of the key pieces, and that's huge. Ichiban gets fouled. He's going to break his armor, and he's not going to regenerate. And Bandler is sent off, but Alma's totally cool with that.
He is not going to care one bit about that.
Nope.
Oh, that is rough. That is brutal. These elves.
Man, it is amazing. The kind of coaching that Alma does with his players is amazing. Like, I don't know what he feeds them during the week, what he tells them, what kind of inspiration. Like, it's just, he picks a player that he wants gone. His players take a stab at that player, and that player is gone.
I mean, Sestonn is going to be pulling his hair out. Like, first half, he hits with that killer every turn almost.
Yep.
Piles on a couple of times, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alma gets one. Well, he has a couple of assists on the foul, but no dirty play and no nothing.
Yep.
And off the pitch, removed.
Yep.
With a permanent injury.
And as somebody that plays against Alma way more than I'd like to, I can say this is a regular occurrence with him.
Yeah.
His players, man, he inspires them because they do stuff like that, and it is so annoying. I tell you, it is really, really annoying. I hate it so much.
Fuming. I mean, it was a good move. It was a good foul to go for.
It was. No, it was good coaching, but it's just, you know, it
paid off. Mm-hmm. It paid off way more than it maybe should have. But it was. I mean, it doesn't. If you don't go for it, then you don't. Then it doesn't pay off. So.
Right.
And now Sestonn's just going for the full court press.
I'm trying to keep them locked down, but I don't know, man. I'm not seeing. I think this game is over. I'm just not like. Alma still has 3 strength 4 elves that can punch a hole 1-on-1 through anything that Sestonn sets up. This is as good as you can do it, though.
Yeah, Sestonn needs a double 1 from an elf.
Yep. Here's some friends. Okay, that'll do. That helps.
So it takes away that diving tackle. That's nice.
Off the witch, right? But
see, the diving tackle I quite like on the skeleton, but he can never get sidestep. He can't get stand firm. Not without another double, anyway.
Yeah.
He's never going to be truly like super effective with that diving tackle.
And Bernie, Bernie's point is well taken. Look, this is Sestonn's fault because he left his piece out there, that killer piece. He didn't protect it, and Alma took his chance and went right at it. Yes, except that after the way the first half went, and with Sestonn being down, he kind of had to expose that guy a little bit. He had to force Alma to do, to mark players up and mix it up with the attrition. And I mean, that's what you have to do as Khemri, right? Khemri has to mark people. And those 8 turns will fly by real fast, Bernie. I don't know. I get it. You protect that guy, but he's strength 4, and you got to start marking people up and hoping Alma burns his rerolls.
Yeah, I mean, you can say one thing, that he didn't exactly use his killer to go after anyone particularly important. I think he blitzed the line elf
Right.
And he was marking up an elf that didn't even have dodge, so his tackle wasn't particularly useful. So I don't know how much use he was how useful he was being where he was. So I don't know if the risk was worth it to mark up the way he did. And it certainly didn't pay off now in hindsight, but hindsight is 2020, and like you're right, Sestonn had to do something. He had to start putting pressure on somewhere.
And I mean, I guess let the lesson be learned for those, this is what's so frustrating about Blood Bowl, is that, Sestonn did not set up in a great way on turn 1, and he is spending the rest of this match stems back to how he set up that first turn. Yep. Yeah. The entire because that forced everything that happened. Like he couldn't focus on attrition. He couldn't foul. He couldn't do the things that he really wanted to do because he was spending every turn trying to just make sure Alma didn't rip that ball away from him with all the elves that flooded downfield. And then and as the match went on, it feels like the dark elves are being more are hitting harder than the Khemri are, and when that happens, you're just screwed. So
I mean. To give some sympathy to Sestonn, like I have the exact same problem with my undead team in that I'm not used to how slow they are, not used to how unresponsive they are, and I've made that exact same mistake multiple times of just not covering the ball enough, not planning for failure enough, and then your offense just doesn't go anywhere. You just grind to a halt, and it just turns into a bit of a damp squid.
So that's big. Another elf removed.
Yeah, that is big. That is big. So it's I've made that. I made this mistake that Sestonn made many times. So
yeah, it's a snowball, and again, I definitely feel like Alma has outcoached him. But a lot of the bad moves that Sestonn have made are just trying to recover from his decision in turn 1. And it just keeps snowballing and snowballing and snowballing, and Alma's taking full advantage of it at this point. And it's like, it's watching one coach decide, like, hey, I want to do this. And then for the, in the second half, because in the first half, that witch really wasn't cooperating.
No follow.
I
think he was worried about the
punch.
Surf?
Yeah, the surf, yeah, absolutely worried about that. That's why.
This is good. Sestonn's putting some pressure on. He's going to make Alma roll some dice.
No, Gabe, this is the playoffs. There's no later in the season.
This is it. But yeah, double ones happen. So this stuff, Alma's not out of the woods yet. He still has to roll some dice.
Yeah. No, and and I say this, like, Alma is one of the best coaches in the MML. Absolutely. Very, very top. Probably in Blood Bowl. He's an excellent coach. And when he gets helped by good dice, when an excellent coach gets excellent dice, you can't stop him. And he did not have completely excellent dice in the first half. Admittedly, he did not. But the second half, stuff is working out for him.
And really, I mean, he needs to get these two Guardians, at least a couple of them need break tackle, really. Because not having break tackle makes Alma's life a lot easier to keep this ball safe.
Gatos, it's just, he does this so well. He manages, like, Alma just protects those four. He runs with four key
pieces.
pieces.
One we're talking about.
She is having a bad day. She's having a really bad day.
There we go. That's a double one. What has he left in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a hit on the ball, but no tackle. So he's going to need that POW.
Yeah. He's going to try to knock this guy down here. Oof. The only bad thing is, if he fails to knock him down, that's going to allow Alma to reposition. Oh, well, that conversation's over.
Yeah, you can't say that Sestonn hasn't been getting his pals. He definitely has.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is even. I mean, he's got. Knock him out of the way. Oh.
Oh! Alright, now this is going to be the key moment right here. And right now, if you're Alma, you're wishing that you could hit your wizard button in the middle of somebody else's turn.
This is good. This is the one non-sidestepper, one non-sidestep blitzer. You can potentially.
Oh, big time! And all of a sudden, Nuffle says, "You know what? We're gonna make this a game."
Game on.
Babushka gets knocked to the ground like a little grandma.
Oh.
The ball goes out of bounds, and the crowd throws it in the other direction, all the way across the field. All of a sudden, this is potentially a game. We have, oh man,
pow.
Wow! It just feels
pow.
like Sestonn galvanized his team, and they are ready to play now. Just in time, Ancient Jim gets up and puts diving tackle on that witch. I take back everything I said about Alma's luck. It is totally changed.
Alma's tearing his hair out.
And there you go. No! Bone Chips with a critical failure fumbles the ball and manages to grab it this time. This is big.
And he can get out of range of those two linemen on the ground.
The one that he's most worried about, though, has got to be the witch.
Yeah.
He's got to get out of her range.
Yeah.
You got to do the go for it, whatever it takes. Oh, he's going to go. I don't. Oh. NTB, what basically happened is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Sestonn's players just went ape shit and kicked the shit out of all the Dark Elves, took the ball, and this is crazy right now.
That's not bad. I mean, we've still got a potential leap from the witch to get to the ball, but she's going to have to leap if she wants to hit the ball.
Yeah, I would have put this guy. He had a chance to get out of range from her completely.
I think, could he even with jump up and leap? I don't even know if he had the movement.
Yeah, he was like, because look, this piece right here is movement 5, right? She's movement 7. He picked the ball up right about like 4 squares away from her, right? 1, 2. Oh, okay. I think he still had the move. I don't know. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. How far can she get?
It would have been close. You can get pretty far, especially because
you're right.
Away from the,
you're right.
From the diving tackle.
Yeah.
It would have been tight.
Yeah, I think he did what he had to do.
Yeah. But even now, she's still got a sack on the board. She wants it. Yeah. Here she comes.
Yep.
This is big. She makes it. She's making her leaps.
She
is
a couple of leaps she's annoying on defense. That's the problem, man. It's like Sestonn's got some removals, but he's not removing the key players. And she chokes again. She trips, but wait. She's recovered after her stumble and makes the block. And Bone Chips is going to let that ball go as Nymph comes up big. Is that redemption for the Witch Elf? Has Nymph redeemed herself here?
I mean, she almost messed it up again.
Yeah.
Almost. Sestonn. Nuffle is cruel, man. He dangles hope in front of him.
He does.
Just when he thinks, he just snatches it away. I think that's huge. Like if he could have put that skeleton somewhere out of range of that witch elf, that would have been huge.
This guy right here, Ancient Jim, needs to put that diving tackle to use somehow, but I don't think he can get there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, actually he can.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to need to do. The problem is he has to hit him first.
If he hits him, then he can't get to him. And if he puts him on him, and then he hits him, what's the point?
Wow! Little extra work on the heavy bag on the hitting sled this weekend.
That was brave. That was a brave reroll.
Yeah, it was. But hey, desperate times call for desperate measures, and Random is going to be relieved of the ball. Will that armor break? No. And as long as this like Alma's squad stay in the mix, I don't see the Camry winning. He needs to remove at least one of them. They're a handful. Man, that's a terrible bounce.
That was a terrible bounce. But, I mean, he's still got that diving tackle.
He does. Which now he can bring over.
Yeah,
he can bring over onto the witch. Absolutely.
No power this time. But again, Sestonn's still happy.
Yeah.
And potentially can free up his throw Ra. No. And stays in contact. That's nicely done.
Yep. Because that sidestep, it's so annoying.
Still no armor break. But they freeze up the strength 4.
Did Bloody Bill not use his wrestle? That must have been a misclick.
Must have been. Maybe he thought the Tomb Guardian didn't have block.
Ah.
Potentially.
That has to be a misclick. That might be Alma's first mistake this entire game.
Yeah, because getting that Tomb Guardian off its feet to free up the strength 4 guy.
Ooh, I'm not. Ooh. Okay. But the only problem is that sending Skeletonized over there did not allow him to cover the guy on the ground random, and he's going to be a problem for next turn.
Yeah. So he's got a 2-die on the witch now, but again, how does he? Yeah. Well, sticks it next to the diving tackle. That's good, but where does the ball go?
And I think you got to pick the ball up and run. Pick the ball up and run. He can do it. Can he do it? One more.
Now what does he do?
I think you got to go one over to the up and to the right. No, he's going to stay right there where he is.
Doesn't risk the GFI fail. So again, Alma
that's smart. Bang for the buck on that.
Safe.
Actually, so the only bad thing about it, and here's the problem, is if he hits with that witch first, hitting the diving tackle guy back. Wow! Huge! These players are failing at key moments. Oh, but that's going to get it done. Noisy Eater, who has been consistently not a factor. Yikes! Manages to come up big here.
Again, I think that the Dark Elves are winning removals second half, or at least even, which is big.
Yeah.
Really big.
That's the one. People come out to punch.
Is this a record for the number of ball sacks? Wow.
Right, I don't think we keep that stat, but it could be.
Yeah. Sacks of the ball. Or maybe I should rephrase. Sacks of the ball.
Sacks of the ball.
Yeah.
Whoa! Another key failure. That is a lot of ones. It's hard. Like if you're watching the match, you're seeing
Crazy.
it's like you understand Sestonn's pain in not getting the attrition that he wants to get. He's getting out punched, but at the same time, it's been offset by watching Alma's people continue to come up with mishandles. But the way he's positioning them, and take note, if you play Dark Elves, you play any Elves, you can learn from this. Alma has positioned his players in a way that even if he gets ones, he's still in a salvageable position for next turn. Yeah, Gabe, I'm not in charge of keeping the stats for the league anymore. I used to be. Now it's supposed to be automated, but we lost one of the programs that was being maintained by Don Eagle, who decided he just didn't have the time and money to keep the site up anymore. And now the other site that's supposed to provide us with stats for some reason does not. So we're kind of, what used to be really cool is you could pick out and see how many rushing yards a player had during a current season or in past seasons. You could see total yard. You could like get all kinds of cool stats, and unfortunately we're missing them now. I used to make announcing a lot more fun. Yeah, right?
So has Sestonn got any chance of getting this ball back?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the problem is, again, these 4-star players for Alma are still breathing. Oh, there you go. That's the break tackle. That's going to be big.
Another huge power.
Wow.
Another pow.
Again, so Sestonn is getting great luck on everything except removals.
Yeah.
And that's, unfortunately, that's key. Needs that.
You're going to have to help me. What turn is this?
This is turn 13. Bottom of turn 13. There are 3 more turns left. No! Did he really try to do that? Oh, that's a... Wait.
That's got to be a misclick.
No, that's got to be a misclick. That's got to be a misclick. Oh, that sucks. That's... I hate to see games decided based on a misclick. Oh, that's really... That had to be a misclick. You'd never do that.
That guy was perfect where he was. Like, that's a big letter for Alma.
He may have meant to click the throw raw and move him over. That's game over. What a... Oh, man. You know, so I got to say, not even... It doesn't matter who you want to win. If you're cheering for Alma here, you don't look at what just happened and say... Man, I'm glad that happened because I wanted Alma to win. Maybe unless you're Alma. Yeah, that's huge. Like, for the game, like we've been watching an amazing match, and for the game to end on a stupid misclick like that, for that to be the deciding thing, that, man, the fans got robbed.
But I mean, do misclicks happen more often when things are tense and tight and people maybe are nervous?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like you could say that Alma's put Sestonn under enough pressure to induce a misclick, maybe.
It's a real. I'd rather see. Like, look, I'd rather see like one coach just out-coach the other, or like dice factor into it, where it's like players did something that, despite the coach coaching well, it decided the game. But misclicks are just that sucks.
Yeah.
It's ClownZombie, Panda. Gabe Gonzo's been robbed. He says he's been robbed of a good games. Wants a rematch. Oh, failure to pick up the ball. But again, I just look with Alma having removed all of these players now at this point, it doesn't. Number one, it just this kind of doesn't matter.
Alma's refusing to make it easy for himself.
Yeah.
So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Cammy left on the pitch.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then how many elves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 to 6. This is not advantageous for Camry because they just can't keep up with these elves. Especially, it's not even like elves that are gone are the fodder. They're the ones Alma doesn't care about. Meanwhile, all of like the Camry, like the key players, the killer, the diving tackle, the agility skeleton, they're all gone. They're sitting off on the pitch. I don't see Sestonn's not winning this. This is over.
So what's this, two more turns? Is this two turns
3 more.
left?
Well, including this one, it's 3. So.
Okay.
But the super elves are on the pitch, and as long as the super elves remain on the pitch, I just don't.
Oh, wow.
That's huge. I mean, again, Sestonn has been getting great luck in every respect except the removals, and then the misclick happened, and even that, an armor break happens and it's a stun, and then the ball bounces away from. That sucks.
That's helpful. Stunning that strip ball is helpful.
Yeah, but there's 2 other super elves that could just run over there and grab that ball and chuck it in another direction, and then Sestonn will never see it again. So again, this game was over 2 turns ago with the misclick. There's just no. Unfortunately, that's what it is. Another pal. Hey, these guys are blocking their ass off. They're just not removing anybody, and then
He's got to start thinking about a scoring threat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
At this point, maybe Sestonn's just like it's not happening, so whatever.
He could. I mean, he could. He can't. He's going to have to leave the witch open or leave the random open to get the ball. We can't do both.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, just these moves here, you can tell. Sestonn is a really good coach. He's just frustrated at this point. I would be too. He's just like, I think the misclicking really takes the wind out of your sails.
Yeah, I hate it.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
There you go. He's got someone on the witch now.
Yeah.
He's gonna make Alma dodge. Alma's got no rerolls left, so all he just needs. He's gonna have to dodge out, and he's gonna have to pick up. So all Sestonn needs is a 1. That's nice. I like that. I like that he's making Alma roll as many dice as he has to.
Yep. Although if Alma still has bad dice left, if he's still got some 1s left,
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised.
Oh,
The wizard gets used. Alma does not want to let it go to waste.
I mean that's strange with the fireball. I suppose he wants to try and free him up if he can, but the wizard was his insurance policy.
Right.
Oh, and now this. Look at this.
Good.
That's it. And now the wizard is gone.
Wow! What just happened? What just happened?
I'm amazed he did that fireball. That was crazy.
This is... Oof. The break tackle. Get over there, pick up the ball.
And
we got overtime?
The witch is stunned. And
he just freed up his short hands player. Oh, man!
3, 4, 5. He can get into scoring range. He can get the ball and get into scoring range without a GFI.
Yes, he can.
He still has the strength for strip ball, but the pro run's got short hands. Are we?
Why put him here? Why put him here though? I don't understand that. He still had movement to go, right? He could have brought him up and then sealed it off, because here's what he needs. This is pick up or bust right here. This is pick up or bust. Oh, and bust it is.
Nuffle.
It is.
Cool.
I wanted overtime.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he's still in scoring. Technically, he's in scoring range.
Yeah.
So
there's gonna be a lot of fuckery has to happen at this point for him to score.
That's what I mean. If Alma had his wizard, he would just lightning bolt that throw out, and that would be
Yeah. I wonder if Alma was thinking, I paid for this wizard, I want to use this wizard, but the MML don't be a dick laws say that if I use it on turn 16 just to use it, now I'm being a dick. So I'm going to use it on turn 15 so nobody can say I'm a dick. And it backfired.
I mean, I could see if he got both of them. I mean, fantastic. But that's not great odds.
Oh God, I hate these sidestep players. This is annoying. This is so annoying. Almost got a bunch of annoying, and there were 2 more super elves that didn't get to play this game, and they're out too. I mean, yeah, they're out. They're coming back for next round.
Yeah, next
Who
round.
does Alma play next round? I hope it's not the winner of me and Panda, because
I think it might be.
Oh God damn it! I don't want to deal with the 6 super elves.
Well, I mean, maybe you won't have to.
Oh! What?
More one.
It's like Neville keeps dangling hope. Still though, look.
We have. Where's his Adge? Oh, Adge
you need
off the pitch.
Yeah, you need it. No, you need Adge is off the pitch. You need a pickup,
5, 6,
a handoff.
Yeah.
So you need 50%, 4+ to a 4+.
With a reroll.
Yeah, 4+ to a 4+. Here you go. Right off the bat, a 1. Oh, this is the worst.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm on 2 up.
Another 1. Stop it. Oh. Stop it. Oh man. This match was a comedy of errors. You have those matches where like all the players play amazing and it was just a really good game. This was like a good game because it was a really bad game. All of the players kept missing the pickups, the handoffs,
many ones.
Equal number of armor breaks. That's got to be frustrating to Sestonn, especially because he blocked 56 times to almost 24.
Yeah, and he got pals. He got a lot of pals, and just couldn't hurt him.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, look, one coach, I would definitely say, look, I think Alma coached a better match that time, but in fairness to Sestonn, I think a lot of it, again, just went from the way things went from turn one, put him on his back foot, and it's really tough to play mistake-free and keep your composure and, when you're constantly being forced to make the best of a bad situation for the whole match.
Yeah, exactly. Even Alma had some rough days. Like his pickups were terrible. His
dodges
were bad. Yeah, dodges were okay. They weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. But it's just the way he just kept putting pressure on. Even with bad dice, he made it work.
That is his style, and the thing is, if it works, it's great. If you pay for it, though, if the other team makes you pay for it, oh whoops, I X'd out of there. But so I mean, what a match!
Yeah. I mean, the biggest stat,
Dark Elf team
stat
is
here
against dwarves,
biggest stat here is 80% armor, 80% successful armor for elves is amazing, incredible. Even, I know they have AV8, but that's, and then with injury he had 90% success on injuries. So huge luck. Yeah, but when you're an elf and your elves stay on the pitch.
Yeah. Huge. I've always said this. If you're playing elves or Skaven and you're not elves or Skaven, with some exceptions, if you haven't removed a significant amount of players by halftime, if you're not winning that attrition battle, you're in a fuckload of trouble.
Yeah. If it's even and you're not already 2-3 up, and there's still elves on the pitch, you're in trouble. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So it looks like it will be the winner of the Hopeless Necromantics and the Nocturnal Beast will play the Blood of Amber in the next round. We've still got 3 other matches to go. Panda, if you're still in the audience, before we play, you're gonna need to upgrade your team and do what you're gonna do, and then we can schedule our match. But some amazing first round action. Again, it's very entertaining. That had to be frustrating for both coaches, though.
I mean, you couldn't call it a purist game of Blood Bowl.
Right.
It was literally from the first turn, it was chaos.
It was, but
but it was a fun game. That was an awesome playoff match.
When it comes to, chaos favored the elves. That is almost game plan. Cause chaos and then take advantage of that situation, as it comes every turn. And he did that very well. I got to say, I think that the best coach today won. Again, I'm not saying I think both coaches are great, but today I think Alma coached a better match, and and both of their dice kind of crapped on him in the ways that they didn't want them to crap on them, and probably didn't expect.
And just goes to show, if Sestonn had made that pickup first turn, got the ball safe, whole different game, different ball game.
Yeah. But even then, I think we agreed that even if he picked that ball up, right, it was going to be very tough for him to make it safe because of the way he had so many people pushed all the way up, and Alma just threw people down the field at him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, thank you for joining me, man. Great. It was really fun announcing with you, and thank you all for tuning in. What a match.
And good luck in your playoff game.
Thank you. Yep, this is going to be an uphill slog. There are some tough teams in this playoff pool, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I bet you're happy that his killer Pom Elf is going to be back next round.
Yeah, can't wait for that. But you know what? His TV will be higher too, so
there you go.
Yeah, he won't get all the amenities that he normally gets.
I mean, he's still getting inducements against you. Everyone gets inducements against you.
Yeah. Except the Curidans. If I end up facing off with Fox, we're somewhere around the same TV.
Although you are facing Panda, the pro debutante. In the playoffs, in her first pro season, I mean, who knows how far she can go? So
I've never played her, and she could be a wonderkind for all I know.
She's a wild card.
She has 2 Mighty Blow Claw werewolves, which I got to be aware of because I don't have any Claw Mighty Blow pieces.
So that's gonna be a big game. That should be an awesome game. So.
And we don't know what this ghoul Zoot is gonna have skill wise in his arsenal. So we'll see. See how that pans out.
Gonna be big.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me, ClownZombie. And this is the MML. If you want to learn more about the MML, check it out, mmlpro.com. And if you want to get in on the next season, it might still be possible. You might be able to if you move quick, you could get in on the next season. We're a PS4 league. And again, thanks for joining, everybody. We're out. Shout out to Thundin.